I'm not wearing the black lipstick? I might not be goth then. Sorry, I cannot be your goth girlfriend. Hiya, I'm Lorna, welcome back to my channel. So I don't know if you know me, my name is Lorna. I do some unboxing, some vlogs and some little podcasts also when I do a bit of critical thinking. So if you like them, I try to upload them also on Spotify. So I had like a new Spotify account that I will put in the description box. Let me tell you that the goth girlfriend is not real. It doesn't exist. Let me tell you why. So firstly, I cannot do a little introduction of what is this fetishization of goth. I think it has been alive from years now, but it became a lot bigger on social media because, well, the goth girl hashtag. Yeah, I don't know if you clicked on goth girl, because I did, because I used to use this hashtag, because why shouldn't I use it? I'm legit, I can use it. So I clicked on the goth girlfriend and I was like, no, even goth girl, only goth girl, not even going into goth girlfriend, just the goth girl. And then you can see that it is, well, not even in the goth theme anymore. We're in something else that I don't shame. No shaming there, okay? But the thing is that it doesn't have anything to do with goth. No. So, yeah. This goth girl hashtag just put people again, like some ideas of what a goth girl should look like. And I love Kitstar, and I love Disturbia, and I love a lot of, alternative brand like this, but I don't want to thank them about how difficult they made, us people, alternative people, look like when, we have to deal with body image all the time on social media. I know that Kirsa has been a bit more inclusive lately, but it stays really, really central, let's say. The goth girl hashtag is really central, and the thing is that it's not really good on our mental health. Basically, because I'm not gonna say this again, but social media and mental health. But I am not thinking those brands like for how they picture how goth girl, should look like. Because it's so much of a niche, and because we relate a tiny bit, at least, we relate a bit on those pictures because it's our style, because for once we find the clothes that we like, we find perhaps like this, I don't know, redhead, tattooed, curvy girl, and a person, I'm not a redhead, but a person like this can finally relate on someone. But the thing is that as they are models, they are beautiful, the photo shoot is beautiful, everything is beautiful, so it's very difficult to not see those hashtag goth girls perfect and not thinking, I'm not the goth girl, I'm not even legit to use it. No, girl, you're just not the hashtag goth girl. That's a tiny bit different. Those people, they have the wrong idea, the wrong image of what a goth girl should look like. And so if we go into what a goth girlfriend should be, it's even harder, because people have this idea that they are, there's this meme, I don't know, there's a lot of different meme, like made by men, I believe. Like, I blame those type of superhero movie, like where there was very curvy chicks and fishnet tights and tattooed or little fringe and everything, you know, those codes that the sexy goth girl have. And so men essentially picture the goth girlfriend like this, and they're kind of a bit disappointed when we're not like this all the time. How crazy is this? Yeah. We also wear PJs. Yeah. I like when some goth girl just make this, you know, what I look like 90% of the time, when I look like the other, you know, 10%. I think that it is really important to remember this, because those, you know, fetishization of us is totally wrong. And so people are just, you know, thinking about this image that they're gonna have if they date a goth girl, but they are forgetting that there's other thing that comes with it. There is often, I don't want to say that everyone is broken, you know, in their minds. Let's be honest, like, we're often really crazy. We often are. There's a little thing that is, you know, kind of a bit neuroatypical, at least, neurodivergent. We're not really, I don't know. We use often this style, I did personally, as a shield, as an expression, as our link with music. There is also the girls that just like the style, and they have nothing to do with the movement, but they are using this style. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about those girls, maybe later. But we often used this, and so it's not for no reason that we look like this. We also have something in the brain that is a bit fishy. If you start a relationship with a goth girl, do not act surprised if this goth girl is kind of messed up in a way, because we often are. I am, again, let's calm down a minute, I am not saying everyone is fucked up. For the moment, for now, I am feeling good, but like lately I was not really feeling on top of my game. But there's people that are, you know, totally normal. I want to say normal. But it's often something that is recurrent when you have an alternative style. And so those people that are just, you know, seeing those images of us, they got the thing wrong, because they are about to see a lot of surprises if they don't know this at first. I will never be the goth girlfriend that is in a perfect relationship. Well, this doesn't exist, but in a relationship with someone that, let's say, he's a metalhead, you know, because often we don't find our goth boyfriend. So let's say he's a metalhead, and you know, he's kind of supporting this goth girl, you know. No, because I'm a person with daddy issues who likes mummy issues. So, and I know that I'm not the only one in this case. I know for a fact that a lot of us, a lot of neurodivergent goth girl are, you know, little team of chubby goth girl with tattoos. We like those skinny mummy issues, long haired boy. Do we? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And for this matter, we will never be the goth girlfriend. We will never be, you know, there's also this image, I will try to insert it, where there's like, you know, the goth girlfriend with their boyfriend. No, because a lot of us we are just seeking for disaster again and again. So we could never be a perfect goth girlfriend with this massive metalhead proud of his goth girlfriend in this type of relationship, because we didn't figure everything out yet, I think. Yeah, and we are still seeking for those guys. And I'm not saying go with the, bulky guy like this. It's not your style, it's not my style. I think it will be difficult to go with this type of guy. But yeah, just assume, to yourself that you will never be the goth girlfriend. The hashtag goth girlfriend is not for you, even if in real life, and that's okay. You know what? Because not being able to be like this is making you more unique. And we have lost, for years now, we have lost the uniqueness. And when I say goth, I want to say also alternative. In goth alternative, niche scene, there's a lot and a lot of girls like us. Physically, we are plenty now of wearing the fringe. That is quite doing something weird now. We are a lot wearing the fringe, more than years ago when it was really a tiny niche, Now that mullet hair and stuff like this, they have also the fringe. The fringe has been back for years, so this is not something that is only a goth attribute anymore. We are not the only one with tattoos. We are not the only one with piercing. We are not the only outcast anymore. The outcast has become the mainstream. And we used to look at those characters, fictional, animated or not, like they were like super, we really wanted to be like them. Like, I know that when, it's not even a goth girl, but I know that when I was watching Clueless when I was younger, I loved the Ty. I think her name was Ty, I think. When she was like a skater girl, I was like, oh, okay. She was supposed to be like so nerdy and so like outcast, but I liked her better when she was the outcast than afterwards, after her transformation. Yeah, because we liked this. We had this thing that we could relate with. But now it's a bit over. Just click on the goth girl hashtag again. It's over. So even if you see those girls, perfect icons of Instagram, yeah, perhaps she's really cool, but you know what? She's not unique anymore. And for you to be like not feeling unique, you are more and more unique than they are, because they have all the attributes that check the boxes of the beauty of today. Remember, like the TikTok beauty, like they also, in their way, with their tattoos and their perfect bedroom, really goth interior, they check the boxes. So they're not as unique as you. I will also not be your goth girlfriend, because you will say, if you're a purist elitist, you will say that I'm a poser. Oh, too bad. Yeah, I do have other passions. I do have other genres that I really like. I love metalcore, I love hardcore, I love everything that is a bit tiny death metal. I do, and I used to be an emo. I'm sorry, I'm from the 90s, and when I was like teenager, I was like in the early 2000. So of course, I know there's other people that was magically already goth, but you know what? I was listening to The Cure while I was listening to Escape the Fate. It's my generation. I'm sorry. I'm an emo goth girl, and I could be a poser for you, and I could never be the goth girlfriend of an elitist because I would too much be of a poser for them. And this works in the other way around too, because it works also for metalheads. To metalheads, I'm super goth, I'm super, super goth. But I'm like, you know what? I think it's like, I don't want to divide because it depends on days, but I think, and the main time I'm listening to music, because again, it's, music related scene, there's 6 months of metal and 6 months of goth. I'm really divided like this. So pick which Lorna you like, but don't tell me I'm a poser, because I just love those different type of music. And this also is a bit like being called a poser, but I cannot be your goth girlfriend because I claimed the label goth a bit too late. It was hard. Let's put everything into context. When I was a teenager and when I liked things related to goth, it was difficult to accept when someone said, "Oh, you're a goth?" Like, because I liked black, I liked to dye my hair black too, I liked some music. I think I was really cliche because I remember myself reading T.S. Eliot in a corner in the high school hall. I just had like a flashback there. I was so cliche. But anyway, I couldn't accept the label goth because goth was such an insult these days. So I claimed and accept this label perhaps around, I don't know, 2017, something like this. Like, perhaps there was like 10 years I didn't give a fuck about it, but I reclaimed this, label really late because I was like, you know what, it is time. I can feel that the goth movement is rising. There's like a lot of, brand, and in H&M there was like the rise of goth again, and I was like, I was there. I was kind of, insulted to be like this, and now it has become fashion again, well, in general, because it wasn't like a thing. It was a thing for us, but it wasn't like a big thing. And so around this time I said, yeah, I'm gonna label myself goth. Well, I'm not goth all the time, but I want to label myself goth because I choose to label myself as I want. And I don't know, it's kind of empowering to label yourself in a way. I know that it's not good to put labels on things, but if you are the person who choose to, define yourself, it's good. But for some people, I kind of arrived a bit too late. So again, it's not like I would be the perfect goth girlfriend to some elitist goth in the goth scene. So I don't know if you related a bit. This was kind of a bit a different type of video. I would say it's again a bit chatty, but I think it's a subject that needed to be said because it's something that we see a lot. It's, you know, related to what I like and what I want to speak about on this channel. So I don't know. If you're in a relationship, let me know if you feel like you are the goth girlfriend, if you had a look at the goth girl hashtag, and do you relate with it? Because I feel lost when I look at it. Anyway, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Cheers!